I want to show you how you can use the iBike to analyze a group ride or race situation like no other power meter can do. By utilizing the wind port on the iBike, you can tell exactly when you were sitting in or when you were pulling on the front. As you can see here, I have a ride file up for my criterium I did the other day. This was done on a half-mile course, and there was many times where I was on the front or sitting in the draft, going through corners, accelerating very hard, and you can use this data to show exactly the tactics I used and whether they were good or whether I could use a little bit different tactics next time. The green line on the top is the power data, and at first it might look like chaos. It might look like there's no way you can get any information out of that. But by using the white line here, which is wheel speed throughout the entire race, compared to the blue line, which is the wind speed, you can get some great data out of this file. When the blue line is equal to or above the white line, that means I was on the front, I was pulling, I was not taking shelter behind anybody. When you see the blue line dipping way below the white line, that means I'm conserving energy. I'm sitting in the pack and I'm not working as hard as I can. This race file here has plenty of times doing both. You can see here where I was away for a little while by myself, and when you see times going by where it's in the wind, out of the wind, in the wind, out of the wind, that represents a time where I may have been pulling on the front with a couple other riders or off the front of the main pack in a breakaway. As you can see, through this section right here, I was trying to get away a few times before the end of the race. Here I realized the race was going to finish all together in one giant group to the finish, so I'm trying to conserve my energy as much as possible. On the last couple laps, I realized I wasn't quite as far to the front as I needed to be, and so I had to waste some energy here, moving up to the front. And so for the final lap, I was a little bit too tired, didn't have the energy left to get all the way to the front, and I ended up finishing 6th place in this race because I didn't quite have that extra kick to get into the top 2. Looking at this, I realized there was more that I could have done here in conserving energy so that I had it left for the final kick to the finish. With the iBike, you can look at your race file in a way like this that no other power meter is going to tell you.